Hi, this is Dem. Welcome to my video on Neopolitan. This is going to be a fun episode. A lot of people did not want me to do this, because according to them, I don't know how to use Neo. Well, fuck them, I'm going to do it anyways. A little bit different this time. I've decided that I'm going to use the stats from the library, because it'll show you all of her stats, and because my units are at different levels, I'm mostly going to focus on the stats for what you will get in friendly matches, which is 9 for level 9 for the commons, level 7 for the rares, 4 for the epics, and just 1 for the legendaries. So we're going to focus on Neo at level 4, even though I will show her entire range of numbers. I don't know what to call it, but I'm going to show you all the numbers. Fuck it. Alright, here are the stats. Basic shit out of the way first. Aura cost, 4. Melee range only. He's got an attack speed of 0.9. Once every 0.9 seconds. Movement speed, fast. She is fast. She only targets ground units, and it takes her half a second from deployment. As in, it takes her half a second to get off her ass and start actually fucking shit.
Oh my.
Level 1, she's got a damage of 238. Health is 640. At max level, it's health at 1,244, and attack at 459. We're going to be focusing on the ones for level 4, however, because that's normalized friendly battle damage numbers, health numbers. They're all fucking numbers, doesn't matter. So we're looking at a health of 851 and a damage of 315. Pretty good. Alright then, now for her skill. I'm only going to go through her level 4 stats for this one because I don't really feel like going through the top and bottom. On deployment, she starts with a barrier, and her ability is that whenever it is broken, she immediately teleports to whatever broke her parasol and proceeds to start hacking away at it. At level 4, the shield has 564 health. Whenever it breaks, she gains an attack speed boost of 40%. She attacks 40% faster, basically. That's consistent with levels. The counter, the amount of damage she does at that first strike whenever she hits the thing that broke her parasol, is, at level 4, 630 damage. If she's doing it to a tower, then it's only going to do 252 damage. It's quite useful too. Although it was a slight pain trying to get that recorded, because whenever I went to do the friendly matches, she kept locking onto the tower instead of other useful things. With her skill, it's kind of like an RNG thing, because she attacks whatever hit her last, but you can't necessarily predict what hit her last. Sometimes it's a turret, sometimes it's a random White Fang squad member. You never know, it's kind of inconsistent. So, whenever her parasol's broken, she immediately just starts to ignore any and all status effects on her. Here we can see she's been hit by ice twice, and she is frozen, and yet when the tower breaks her parasol, she basically thaws herself out instantaneously and teleports over to the tower to deal quite a bit of damage. There's a good chance you'll be able to kill off the tower on her own, depending on what level the tower is, what level she is, and whether or not there's any backup units for the tower. If there is any sort of backup whatsoever, do not expect to be able to kill off the tower. It's probably not happening. Here we can kind of get a gauge for how powerful she is. We see the spider droid activate its skill, chips away, and when her parasol finally breaks, she can almost take out the spider droid on her own. She could have done it on her own, except it had the backup tower, which kind of stopped that attempt dead. Now I'm going to show you how she can be useful to get a quick win in a match. So here I have her deployed. We enter sudden death, and the tower starts hitting her, as does everything else. The tower somehow gets the last shot, she teleports to the tower, and finishes it off really quickly.
Okay, so I recorded all that footage about a month ago. I've been sitting on it for a while. I was going to explain first how Neo's an absolutely shit character on the show, due to the fact that she's a henchman and nothing else. And then I was going to go on about how, in the world of hentai, Neopolitan is actually interesting, and actually has a personality. Unlike the one that we actually got, who was essentially a fucking accessory for Torchwick. This turned out to be a lot of effort, so I'm not going to do that. So you're going to get the shitty video that's even shitty by my standards. Have fun with that shit. Subscribe, I suppose, although I don't know why you would want to. I might do another one of these, I might not. I probably won't, because that's effort. Although I do want to start a series that's kind of machinima. We'll see how it goes, and how much effort I can be bothered to put forth. So yeah. You're probably not going to like this, so I'm not going to ask you to do that, but do subscribe. Because we do have other things planned. And some of them aren't my shitty ideas. Later, fuckers.